So I woke up this morning and I started off my day with a shiny hunt for a Larvitar because I had a very nice outbreak on my map and I didn't want it to go to waste. I hit myself up with a shiny sandwich after knocking out 60 of these, and I started grinding, going back and forth, opening and closing picnics just to try and spawn one of these. I didn't get lucky, and with just 4 seconds left on the clock, there it finally spawned at the last possible moment, a shiny future to be Tyranitar ready for my sand teams whenever I might create one. Originally, this ground shiny sandwich was meant to be used for several shinies at once. I was hoping to maybe get a shiny Toadscool as well up in the northern regions. But since these were my last two Herba Mysticas and I didn't feel like grinding them right now because I still have some work left to do today, I decided to go with plan B, which is create a level 2 ground encounter sandwich and just hope for the best. So before we get into what is probably the luckiest shiny hunt that I've done in my entire life, I am going to be giving away a couple of shiny Pokemons on this channel as well. So be sure to watch until the end of the video so you know how to participate in that giveaway. So my hunt started as expected, nothing out of the ordinary, just a lot of Toadschools everywhere, spawning, sometimes the evolved form as well. But after 10 minutes of hunting, I encountered a shiny I wasn't specifically hunting for and that I didn't really expect with an encounter sandwich, but it was a Pokemon I did want for my anti-Dondozo team, which is a Murkrow, a really nice purple Murkrow. So I hopped on into it, I caught it, and I added it to my list of shinies that I caught for today, which is now number 2. 4 minutes later though, I decided to hop onto this ledge right there, and what do I find? Yet another pink shiny sitting right there, ready for me to catch, a Skuntank. I knew these can have explosion and memento at times, so I did a quick save before I started the battle. Sadly, Skuntank did use memento and pretty much one of the first moves it used, which meant I did need to do a hard reset here. And as some of you may know, when you hard reset when you have a sandwich active, then you will lose the sandwich bonuses. That's just the way it is. But I thought it's worth it, so I went for it, and after a few throws I caught the Skuntank, and now I was at 3 shinies. I started on cycling around the area again, and just 5 minutes later, so this was pretty much like in the first 20 minutes into searching in this area, I found yet another shiny, and this time it was the one I was actually looking for, the Toadscool. It's a magnificent looking one. It has a very beautiful black with pink contrast, which is something I just wanted to have it. I'm not sure if I will actually add it to a competitive team, but I'm super happy that I was able to find one. So I added this one into my box and I continued searching. At this point I was feeling like, okay, this must be my lucky day because shinies just kept popping up everywhere. I decided like maybe I will just keep looking for the Toadscool and perhaps I get lucky and I find some other useful Pokemons. I did spawn a bunch of Amoonguss all over the place, and Amoonguss is definitely one of those Pokemons that I do want to add into my VGC team, especially now that I had the Murkrow as well. And what do you know? A mere 5 minutes later, there was the shiny Amoonguss. Like, my day could not get better. A beautiful shiny Amoonguss, ready to be EV trained, ready to be hyper trained to the maximum IVs possible, and ready to start wrecking in some competitions in the near future. So with my 4th shiny in this particular era and my 5th shiny for the day overall, and all of this in just a span of about an hour, I did hit a bit of a dry spell at first. I hunted for about 50 minutes, I didn't see anything, so I took a short break, I answered some emails, I answered some messages, and then by the time that I checked back into my Switch, the sun was already setting again, and I drove around on my Koraidon a little bit, and then right there, sitting under a tree, was my 5th shiny of this area, a Raichu. I did not expect to catch a Raichu here, especially how rare the Raichu spawns are in this area, but there it was, a really nice dark brown, dark orange Raichu, ready to be moved into my shiny box. And what did I know? The shiny box actually got full this time. I had 30 shinies in the box, I couldn't put the Raichu in here, so I had to hop on over to the box next to it to put the Raichu in there. I didn't see any shinies for the next 15 minutes, however, but out of nowhere, hanging from a tree, there was a Fortress just sitting there in its golden glory. I didn't really know how to get the Fortress to come down out of the tree, so I had to target it and I chucked a Pokeball at it, making this shiny number 6 in this area. And I think at this point, if I exclude my break, I spent about 1 hour or so in this area, and I'm already at shiny number 6, 7 if I include the Larvitar at the very beginning. Then I didn't see any more shinies after that. I think it took about 30 minutes and I decided like, okay, I probably hit my luck cap for today. I've had 7 shinies in practically less than 2 hours, so I searched for about 30 minutes and decided like, you know what, I will keep going until I find one more shiny and then I will probably call it quits. And there it was. After 30 minutes, another Skuntank, a really nice purple shiny. I will probably be giving this one away on the channel soon, but really what a run. 8 shinies in about 2 hours, of which 7 were full arts, mind you. I did not use any shiny sandwiches because I did not have the Miscas available to me, but I'll take it. I had 2 shinies that I will probably be using for the foreseeable future in my competitive teams, which is really nice, and super happy about that. And for those of you that have watched until the end of the video, I am giving away 4 shiny Marill. There used to be a 5th one, but I've already given that one away to a patron of mine, so I'm sorry about that. So instead we're giving away 4 of these shiny Marills on the channel soon. I found these myself, and these are all going to a happy home with one of you subscribers. So to participate in this giveaway, all you need to do is go down to the comments and leave a nice comment there. Hit that subscribe button on the way down, and good luck to you. This has been Kugane. Let's start a fantastic Pokemon journey together on this channel, and I will see you all very, very soon with another video. Take care.